Hey guys, I'm Mike and welcome back to the Sim Racing Den. So I wanted to do just a quick review and some of my impressions on using the Sim Racing Bay BB Ultra button plate that you see here. I've got this paired with actually my Turn Racing R320 rim. And just a quick thing on the Turn Racing rim, it's actually one of my favorite rims. I've had this for a while, even back when I had a Fanatic wheelbase and I had it paired onto my Fanatic button plate at that time. It's held up really great. The quality of this sort of rubber or plastic, whatever you want to call it, it's extremely comfortable to use. It's extremely durable. I do use gloves a lot, but I often use this wheel with bare hands, and you can see like there's not a lot of wear and tear in this that you would get potentially with leather or suede, especially if you're not using gloves. So can't recommend this wheel enough. And the great part about this wheel is it does work with a number of these different button plates thanks to its shape and design. It pretty much bolts on no problem to these different types of button plates. So yeah, just a quick note on Turn Racing. And also I just recently picked up their magnetic covers here for the center, I guess magnetic hub, whatever you want to call it. It's kind of nice because I like the Turn Racing logo, but the yellow clashes a little bit here with the setup. So I just picked one of these up and put one of my logos on here just to kind of keep it clean. They do sell their own stickers like track maps, different designs and things like that you can pick up, or you could do your own sticker like I did. So yeah, that's just a quick plug for Turn Racing. Really enjoy their products here, and this is a great combination with the BB Ultra. So yeah, let's get to the button plate itself. So let's just go over a couple of things. Let's start at the back here. So obviously this is a Simucube wireless supported wheel. This will work out of the box with the Simucube 2 Sport, Pro, Ultimate models. If you have an older Simucube base, I believe you need some sort of wireless module. I'm not too familiar with it myself, but Simucube 2 wheelbases, you're going to be out of the box compatible. Wireless antenna here, your battery compartment here. I believe it's a 3.5 volt type of battery that should last, I think they say like 3 years. So it's not something you're going to be needing to change out every week. If you're using it normally, turning it off when you leave. It does have a sleep mode, so if you do leave it on and you turn off your computer and turn off your wheelbase, it will go to sleep automatically, so you don't have to wake up in the morning and your wheel's completely drained. So it works well with the Simucube QR quick release hub here. I believe it shouldn't be a problem with any of the other QR hubs as long as the bolt pattern is supported. You got your on and off switch here. So when you turn that on, it initially flashes to go in pairing mode, and then it's already now connected to my computer. So it's pretty quick to connect. And I'll just show you in the software in a couple minutes here how that works. Paddle shifters on the back, really nice feeling to them. Nice actuation, nice click. They are, a little bit loud, but it's not super, super loud. But just know that might be an issue for you if you're in a room where someone is sleeping next to you maybe. But there is no adjustability in terms of that force of the magnets. Some of the Asher wheel plates do come with different magnets to switch out. I do have an Asher wheel button plate coming soon, and I'll probably do a comparison on that to this, because that's probably what this competes with the most. And the paddles themselves are nice. They're sort of a larger GT style paddle. I like the drilled out holes here. This is an aluminum paddle, so it feels really nice. You can adjust the shaft here, I guess, back and forth. I found where it is fine, and then the paddle itself, you could mount that on the inside or outside, depending on how close you want that to your wheel. But for me, out of the box, it was fine. I didn't feel any need to change anything there. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the back. Let's take a look at the front. Take a look at some of the buttons. So you've got a total of, I guess, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just regular push buttons. They feel really good, nice tactile feel. Don't feel cheap or toy-like to me. Nice click to them. They do include a sticker pack with this as well. I haven't decided on how I want to map all my controls yet. I'm usually scared to commit to putting stickers on until I'm 100% sure which buttons I want to be which. There's a nice cover, sort of protector here around the button up here, which prevents you from hitting that automatically. So if this is something like, pit limit or reverse, you don't want to hit that accidentally while you're driving. These two switches here, these are funky switches. So you can navigate menus with that or use for your MFDs. They rotate, you can push them in, and you can use them like a joystick. And then you've got two rotary encoders here, obviously just turn back and forth to adjust things like traction control or brake bias. And there's also a push button here as well that you could map to another control. So yeah, pretty simple, straightforward. I like the simple design. Colors are fine for me. I mean, I would have preferred maybe just to have all one color and then just put stickers, but it's nice to have different colors in case you don't want to put stickers. You can kind of remember which one is which. But yeah, the button plate itself is built really nice. Like, it's really high quality. You can see all these nice finished edges here. You know, it's a very nice looking wheel. Feels really solid. You know, there's a bit of weight to it, but it's not super heavy. I haven't felt like it's really heavy or hard to control. So yeah, let me just show you how this pairs up quickly here. How quickly it recognizes in True Drive Simucube software. So yeah, it's just a matter of turning this on. We'll just go to my wireless wheels here. Turn that on, and then you can see it here, and it would just be a matter of connecting, and then you get, you know, the signal strength and everything like that. So pretty easy if you're a Simucube 2 user. As you know already, maybe wireless wheels are just, you know, really great to work with. I kind of feel spoiled when I go back to a USB wheel and have to plug it in and have the cord sort of hanging. It's just nice to drop the wheel in, turn it on, and you're ready to go. Makes things a lot easier, especially if you're swapping wheels. So I'm always a fan of the wireless wheels. So yeah, overall, do I recommend this wheel plate? Yeah, 100%. I think its biggest competitor is like an Asher button plate. There's similar ones like this. I have the B24L SC coming shortly, and I'll do a comparison between that. I'm going to use it to pair with a different rim. But I think for the price point, coming in a bit cheaper, I'll put the prices up on the screen here. The difference between this and the B24, which I think from Asher Racing is probably its closest competitor. You know, I don't think you're missing out on much that the Asher Racing has to offer until I test it out, see what the paddles feel like and the buttons and things like that. Obviously, adjustability, the paddles on the Asher Racing with different magnets is a nice thing to have. But, you know, I think out of the box, the paddles feel fine to me. So yeah, and the compatibility with different rims, there's a list on their website, but pretty much any of your standard, you know, GT style rims. I have a D-shape GT style rim that fits perfectly on this. You can see there's already room here to accommodate a larger, you know, rim plate, basically, right? The Turn Racing's one is pretty thin, but it's compatible with a lot of aftermarket companies like Momo or Sparco rims. So tons of versatility there for you to use with a lot of different rims. So highly recommend the BB Ultra. If you enjoyed this review or found this helpful, I would appreciate if you hit the like button. Let me know in the comments what you think. Do you have this, and what your thoughts on it? Have you been considering it on the fence? If you have any questions about the BB Ultra, let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to help you out. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, now is a great time. I have a lot of reviews and setup tours coming soon. I've built an entire new setup here, so I've got a lot of things to cover. So it's definitely a great time to join and support the channel. And if you do so, definitely appreciate it. So until the next one, stay safe and happy racing.